Hi there, Adita Lang, and I am so glad that you're here. In today's workout, we are going to spend the next 30 minutes working on our core. It's going to be all about Pilates and strength. Are you game? Are you with me? I hope so. But we're going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up, so we're just going to step side to side. You know, we got to get that blood circulating, the body moving. There we go, kind of back in the game of fitness and exercise, yes? Okay, so let's think posture first. I want your abdominals really tight, your shoulders back and down. We're thinking tall, there we go. Now slowly reach one arm out. That's it, we're gonna step to side right here. There you go. Now let's take it in twos and two, other side. There we go. And we're gonna turn that into a grapevine, shall we? Yes, that means we step behind the other leg. Little fancy way of doing it. Excellent. One more time. Bring it over. Now let's hold it center and we're gonna step touch right here. Step touch, step touch. Bring those arms out to the sides, pulling it in. There we go. Now take it up. Oh, full inhale, full exhale. Move those arms forward again. That's it. One more time. Now let's hold it right here in the middle. Take the arms, bring them in, round the upper back forward, pulling the abdominals. Now lift up, big deep breath, yes. And exhale, upper back rounds forward, and inhale up. Now, turn slightly, take it to the side. You're gonna feel more on this side. Hold it there, hold it. Bring it back up, big deep breath. Exhale, take it to the other side, and hold, yes. And let that go. Roll the shoulders up and back. There we go. Full inhale, full exhale, bending the knees right at the center for me. One more. Now take that heel, bring it up, take it forward and bring those arms out. Now we're gonna swim. Yes, we're gonna swim. Move it around. That's been my new thing these days, swimming. It wasn't before, but I'm trying it now. Press it out. The things you do for your kids, right? Push it out and out, swim, yes. One more time. And hold it right here. This leg stays out. Let's sit back. Get that hamstring involved. Stretch. Oh, yes. Push that tailbone back. And inhale. And exhale. Press it back. Hold it there. And bring it up. Switch sides. Sit back. There you go. Pressing that tailbone way back. Big deep breath. And exhale. Sit, sit, sit. Ah. Enjoying that stretch. There we go. And now bring it forward and march it out. March it out. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I wanna start getting our core engaged, although we're hitting the floor any minute now, but this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna stop and march. There we go, other leg, stop and march down. There we go, now lift it up and press it down and take it up. There we go, abs are in, sit up tall. Take it down, bring it up, take it down, and up, take it down, and up, one more, bring it down, and take it up. Excellent, bring it down. Oh, march it out. There we go, let's just step forward and back, step forward and back, one more time. Hold it here, we're gonna lead with the other leg. Bring it forward and back, take it forward and back. There you go, one more, and just march it out center. March it, there we go. We're gonna take it side to side one more time. I just want you to start getting that little bit of a sweat, that little glisten before we hit the floor. Take it in twos. There we go. Oh, I made that into a grapevine, didn't I? Yeah, it's a grapevine. Turn it into a grapevine, what can I say? That's it. Now, let's take the leg out to the side. Kick and down. Press it up and up again. Push the arms down. Press down and press. There we go. Down. Full inhale, full exhale. Push it down. One more time. Press it out and down. There you go. Okay, march to center. So let's take this to the floor. Get your mat ready. Now remember, during our classes, I hope you have water close by because I want you drinking water, and stop when you need to, okay? This is your class, so I want you to work at a level that you feel comfortable. So here we go. We are going to lie back on our mat, slowly taking it down. Okay, and here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna bring your feet a few inches from your hips, but you want them in line with your hips. Okay, shoulders go back into the mat. Take a big deep breath and slowly peel the spine up. So I want you to think vertebra per vertebra, one after the other, right? They're like little building blocks. So now from up in the shoulders, start to set it down one piece at a time. Be real conscious of it. You'll feel your waist touch down, and then all of a sudden your tailbone will push down and your natural arch will come back into play for neutral spine. Then tuck it under again, slowly come back up. There you go, one piece of the puzzle at a time. Did you know that all the nutrition from your food tends to circulate more around your body when you have mobility in your spine? Yes. So it's really important that our spine be able to move. Pressing that down, roll one vertebra at a time, trying not to skip any steps. Okay, there we go. Bring that up. And again, press that back down one piece at a time. One more. Bringing it up. There you go. And take that down. Excellent. Let's hug those knees into the chest. And while we're here, extend the legs up where you can take them. Flex your feet hard, thinking tailbone into the ground, heel to the sky, and hold. You can, if your knees are bent, that's okay, and if they're straight, that's good too. Hold it there. There we go. Now we're gonna use these legs. Are you ready? So we're gonna do a modified roll up. Let's do this. Big deep breath. As you exhale, I want you to come up into a crunch, and as you're coming up into a crunch, I need you to push your heels towards the opposite wall as hard as you can, and then guess what? You're gonna sit up really, really straight, okay? Now, as if your spine was super, super delicate. Let's take this down one piece at a time. Walk your feet back, just walk them back, walk them back, walk them back, and then they just fall back. They counterbalance your weight. There we go, big deep breath. And exhale, come up in the crunch, push those heels to the opposite wall, there you go. And if you feel like you're struggling to come up, then just stay down and do crunches during this time, okay? That's good too. There we go, take your time, then use your legs as a counterbalance. There we go. Excellent, big deep breath. And exhale, come up in the crunch, pull in the abdominals. Remember, it's from the rib cage, as tight as it can go, then push those heels forward, push, 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 push. And then sit up really straight, like really straight. And bring that down. One vertebra at a time. Walk your feet back, let them let you down. Yes, big deep breath. And exhale, come up in the crunch first, and then push those heels, and lift yourself tall. Deep breath. And exhale, tuck it under, one vertebra at a time. Walk your feet back, there we go. Inhale and exhale, crunch. Push those heels, push, push, push. We've only got two more, I promise. Bring it up, there we go. And take it down. Walk it back, let it set you down. Come up in the crunch, push with the heels. There we go, sit up nice and tall. Last one. Bring it down, remember I told you only two. So take it down. Set that back. Yes, and hug the knees. They've done so good. Oh, we love this. Okay, now, coming back into our bridge if we could. Remember those feet are hip distance apart. Shoulders go back, big deep breath, and exhale, slowly peel up through your spine. We're gonna do this just a couple of times. Right here, hold it. You wanna think about a straight line from the knees all the way to the shoulders. And then slowly come down one vertebra at a time. There we go. Press the tailbone down, come back up, roll through, hold it. And again, press that down. There we go, press that tailbone down. So this time we're gonna hold it up. Hold it right here. So here, we've got two things we can do. So you can either just pull your knee in and up, okay? And if you feel like you've got that down, then I want you to hold out, and we are gonna do figure eights. There we go. Now, so either knee in and out or the figure eight, but here's the key. You gotta keep this leg, it's gonna wanna veer to the side, don't let it. Okay? And you gotta keep the tailbone up so that your hips stay parallel and up off the ground. I'm having problems speaking and creating a figure eight. Who knew? Anyways, here we go. Drawing our figure eight, holding all our weight to the back tops of our shoulders. One more. And bring that down. Good. Hold it there. Roll through your spine down one piece at a time through the tailbone. And again, roll back up. We're gonna do that once more and bring that down. And then take that back up, holding it right here, hold it, the other leg. So same thing, you could either come in and up, that could be your exercise, or you hold your leg out and give me a figure 8. Now with that figure 8, you've got control, so it could be a teeny tiny figure 8, or it can be a really big figure 8. I want you to do it though where you feel like you've got the most control and balance with what's going on with your body. Your weight is really evenly distributed on both shoulders. There we go. I don't know, my figure 8's not looking very good, but I'm trying. That's it, abs are in really tight. There you go, one more. And bring that down. Slowly bring it all the way down. Pull those knees back into the chest, holding it here. Take your arms out, let the knees fall to one side. Feels so good. Keep it there, and now bring that up, and let's take it over to the other side and hold. And bring that back to center. So here we are. Both feet, again, are right here in our position. So I want you to think about something. You should feel your tailbone pressed into the floor. It's a natural arch in your spine. Now bring both legs up. There we go, and they can be perfectly straight or slightly bent. Come up in a crunch. So remember the rib cage. Squeeze the ribs really tight so that they hold you up, hold it there, and you're gonna lower one leg and bring it up and lower the other. So your legs can be straight or they can be bent. Either way. The key is that the rib cage is tight. That's what's holding you up. There we go. Press it down, bring it up. So when your legs move is when you are squeezing your abdominals the most. That's it, pulling in that rib cage, and then remember to breathe. Full inhale, full exhale. That's it. Keep pulling yourself up. So like I try to readjust my crunch every once in a while, just so that I know that I'm really squeezing. I'm not pulling on my neck, right? Because I just want to hold the weight of my head. There you go. One more, and bring that in. Very good. Now this time, I want you to bring your feet totally together. Okay, shoulders are back. Get those shoulders in there. Now, slowly curl up. We're gonna do a few of these, curling up, and slowly bring it back down, all the way through the tailbone. One more time. Bring it up. And now hold it here. So you're up, all your weight is back into your shoulders, and I want you to intentionally open your knees and bring them back in. So when you open your knees, your big toe is gonna wanna fly up in the air. Don't let it. Try to hold your toes, all 10 toes, gripping into the floor with no change. Keep that tailbone up. There we go, full inhale, full exhale. That's it. And think about where your weight is. It's in the top back of your shoulders. You've got 4. Getting those inner thighs involved with this one. 3. There you go. And 2. Now 1. And slowly bring that down. Yep. There we go. Let's extend one leg out. Pull the knee into the chest. And we're gonna switch sides. Hold it there. Okay, so bringing yourself up. Here's what we're gonna do. Come up in your crunch, but I want you to hold the weight of your head with your left hand. Are you with me? Okay, now, with that said, your right leg is just gonna stay stationary. Your left leg is gonna extend, and I want you to reach. And then slowly bring it out and reach. So now you're gonna lower the crunch up and reach, and lower it, and crunch. There you go. Now you gotta think about your tailbone. It is pushed into the floor to keep our neutral spine throughout the exercise. And then what you're doing is contracting from the rib cage when you're coming up in the crunch. And your left hand is holding the weight of your head the whole time. That's it. You've got 4. And 3. Now 2 and 1. Ah, very well done. Wonderful. Now I don't want your neck to start tightening up, so if it does, you can stop and stretch it, okay? But remember, you've always got to be holding the weight of your head. So we're going to switch sides this time. This time, right hand holds the weight of the head. Remember what that head weighs? It's like 8 to 10 pounds. But I guess maybe a little bit more or less for some people. You know how that goes. Okay, now, right leg up, left arm. So we're crunched up, and then we move away. And we crunch, and we move away. There we go. Tailbone is into the floor, focusing on your rib cage. So because I squeeze my ribs so tightly, my upper body comes up. Squeeze. There we go. Full inhale, full exhale. That's it. There you go. Keep squeezing in those ribs. You've got 4 and 3. Now 2 and 1. Excellent job. There we go. Take those arms out. Let those knees fall over to the side. The rewards we get for working out really hard. And bring it to the other side and hold it. Holding it right there. Come back to center. And so here's what we're going to do now. Bring those feet 90 degrees and kind of pretend like, I hate saying it this way, but pretend like they're in a cast. So they can't move. You can't move your legs down or up. You just 90 degrees, they stay that way, okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. Hands behind the head. Come up in a high crunch. So really squeeze the rib cage tight. And I want you to move your knees out and draw a big circle and bring them back in. There you go. Move them out, draw a big circle, bring them back in. So every time those legs move, like the minute they start to move, is when you squeeze your abdominals the most. There we go. Press it out, take it around, and bring it back up. Keeping the weight of your head in your hands. And the reason you're lifted up is because you're squeezing that rib cage oh so tight. You've got 3 more here. That's 1. This is 2 and 3. Guess what? We got the other side. Take it around, reverse. There we go. Keeping that 90-degree bend. Remember, squeeze the abdominals the most when those legs start to move. That's it. This is 5 and 4. Now 3 and 2 and 1. Bring that in. Oh, that felt good. Hold it here. Yes, now let's come over to hands and knees and just round your back up and down. Press it up and press it down. Round it up and press it down. Pushing that tailbone as far back as you can take it. One more time. And bring that out. You're going to bring your hands underneath your shoulders and you're going to come up on your toes. This is a plank. Okay? We're not going to do too much here, but watch. You're going to step out, out, in, bring one knee in, the other knee in, out and back. Now notice that my back doesn't go anywhere, just stays stationary. So I got to really support my core. Press out, out, in, step it in, push it back and back. Out, out, in, step it in, push it back and back. There we go. Keeping those abdominals as tight as you can. And just take your time. If you need to drop down to the floor for a minute, do it. And then just join us back in. Thinking about your navel is pushing all the way up to your spine so that there is no motion in your lower back. Press it in and out. Take it out. We got 2 more. There we go. So that's 1. This is the last one. You've got this. Press it in and drop those knees down. Bring it all the way back. The parts that I like so very much. Come up a little bit more, separate your knees, sit back again. And I want you to take your right hand, bring it underneath your left, and just give yourself a little bit of a twist here. So here's what you're doing. You're taking your right shoulder, kind of pushing it towards your right knee, and you twist up just ever so slightly. Hold it. And bring that up. We're gonna switch sides, take it under, and give it that little tiny bit of a twist. Not too much. And bring it center. Coming back up to the hands and knees. Knees right underneath the shoulders. Round your back up. Press it down one more time. Think tailbone. Press it back. Pull it up. Press it out once more. And bring that out and hold. Very good. So let's take it over to the side. Lying straight down. Your head just resting on your arm, okay? These hips stacked one on top of the other. Extend the top leg out. You're gonna wanna lean back. It feels more comfortable that way, but that's not what we're gonna do. We gotta stay leaning forward. Pull the knee towards the chest and then push out at an angle. Now your abdominals are really tight. Press it out and bring it in and push it out. There we go. Press in and out. So here's what I want you to think about. Squeeze your abs when your knee comes in and squeeze from the hip when your leg goes out. There we go. Full inhale and full exhale. Pull in from the abdominals, push out through the hip. You've got 4 and 3. Now 2 and 1. Drop that down. Wonderful. So while we're here, reach for that ankle. I want you to think about taking this knee now back, right in line with your hips, and just press it back from there. Pushing it down ever so slightly, just so you feel the stretch right on top of your quad. Even though we weren't really using our quad, it's always nice to stretch it out. Hold it there. And let that go. Let's do the other side. Same thing. Bringing it all the way down. Stacking those hips one on top of the other, okay? Now we got this top leg. We're gonna bring it in, and you're gonna press it out. Squeeze in from the abs, really tight abdominals, and then squeeze from the hips and glutes. Press it in and push it out. Trying to make sure that your spine goes nowhere. It just stays steady. Squeeze from the abs and squeeze from the glutes. There you go. Press it in, push it out. Full inhale, full exhale. That's it. Press it out. You've got 5 and 4, 3 and 2, and it's 1. So let's grab that ankle. Remember, take that knee back, line it up with your hips, and then just trying to press it down ever so slightly and back so you feel that stretch right along your quadricep, the front of the thigh. Holding it there. And let that go. So let's just flip over to our back. Once again, pull your knees into the chest, hold it. We're going to extend one leg out and let's take the other leg up. I want you to think tailbone towards the floor, but heel towards the sky. So that gives you the full stretch along that hamstring. And if you need to bend your knee a little bit, that's okay. Hold it there. Release it, big deep breath, and exhale, press it up again. So let's take it out to the side. And as you're going out to the side, I want you to think about keeping this hip bone down, pressed to the floor, and pull the leg ever so slightly towards you as you're going to the side. Hold it there. And bring that up. Now we're gonna take it across to the other side, but we gotta keep this hip into the floor, and again, pulling it towards you ever so slightly. And I don't know, I'm really tight, so I can really feel this one. This is like my sore spot when I end up having to stretch here, but I love it. And let that go. And let's do the other side, same thing. We're gonna extend that leg up and hold. Take a big deep breath and exhale, press that up again. Bringing it out to the side, keeping this hip bone down. And press it over to the other side, keeping this hip bone down. Hold it there. Hold it, hold it. And let that go. Now, Let's just turn to the side here and slowly roll up. Extending both legs out. Big deep breath, nice and tall, and exhale, press forward, leading from the very center of your chest. Now take all 10 toes, pull them towards you. Hold it. So think straight line from the tip of your head all the way to your tailbone. Keep it there, and you can push your hand from behind or hold it in front, whatever works. There we go. Now, sit up really straight. Think of your hips, they're embedded into the ground. Big deep breath, real tall. Right hand, press right as far as it can go, and hold. You'll feel it go right through the side of that shoulder. And take the left side, same thing. Hold it there. Bring it center, hands behind the head, big deep breath, and exhale, chin to chest. Hold it. Looking up, inhale again, and exhale. There we go, bring both feet in. Nice butterfly stretch. Hold it right here, big deep breath, and exhale, lead that chest forward and hold. Again, inhale, exhale, hold it here. And cross those legs. Let's take it over to one side. Now I want you to keep this opposite hip down, so pressing that hip to the floor as you're extending the arm over the head and hold it. Now just turn ever so slightly, getting that upper back, right the side of that upper back, your lats. They get stretched out right here. And bring it center. Take it over other side. So same thing, this hip stays down as you stretch and reach. And now lean it ever so slightly and hold. And bring it center, both arms to the front, big deep breath. Turn your thumbs out. And exhale, press it back, lean forward from the chest, and bring it in. Inhale, and exhale, press it forward, hold it. Bring it center, deep breath, and exhale, push forward and hold. And bring it center. Take that ear over to the shoulder, pressing the shoulder down. Hold it right here. Now turn your chin slightly down. Bring it center, other side. Take it over, hold it, and bring that chin down. Both hands behind the head. So your hip bones are really embedded in the ground, okay? And I want you sitting up as straight as you can, big deep breath. And exhale and look over to one side, taking your elbows with you. So you feel that stretch throughout the lower back and the waist. And come back to center and just look, go as far as you can go. As far as your body wants to let you go. Hold it. Bring it center one more time to the other side. Twist it here. And take it over. And hold it. And bring it back to center and let that go. Thank you so much for joining me. This is such a pleasure. I really enjoy having you guys come into my studio and enjoy some strength training with me. And now, here's the key. You gotta make sure that throughout the day you are always thinking about your posture. There's that little voice inside saying shoulders back and down, chest up, abs in. Please drink plenty of water and eat a healthy snack because you deserve it. Have a great day. Bye for now.